Welcome back to another episode of my... Oh my gosh, I can't think of the game. Warframe Let's Play. Today I decided to show you the login screen from the beginning. I'm not sure if anyone's seen this by chance yet, but you see these little milestones. So every day at reset, it's about 6 p.m. my time, Central Standard Time. It might be different for you. There will be a little reset here. You get a reward. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. You get a little reward, and it kind of goes on so forth. There will be some better rewards down the road. The more you play, the better rewards you get. So I just want to kind of recap a few things. So we have the Rhino system. I think if I recall correctly, so we're trying to complete the Mercury Junction, which we need Rhino. So we need to purchase the Rhino blueprint. I think we could do that now. Go ahead and do that real quick. Yep, we have the credits for it now. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Complete the next part of that mission. I believe we get a mod for it. Let's just double check. Yep, we do fast deflection, so you get shield, but you lose shield recharge. It's kind of a niche mod. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners necessarily. I mean, the recharge is nice, but the delay can really hinder you as a beginner, so it's kind of annoying. Now for the rest of the Rhino pieces, we already have, I think, the systems, which I think the systems is actually the hardest one to get if I recall correctly. Okay, so we have the systems, so we need to get the neuroptics and the chassis, which you remember from last video. We basically just have to kill the jackal. We have to do it repeatedly. That's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully we can get this Mercury Junction done, and then kind of, I think the next quest unlocks whenever you are able to do this. I think so, I could be wrong.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security proxy, the Jackal. Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it.
I gotta worry about looting right now.
Every
Just want to get this
Warframe
done as
has
soon as
its
possible with y'all.
special blade, a Parazon, as lethal to technology as it is to flesh. Disrupting the Jackal's auto repair may require it. Remember, the Jackal's auto repair precepts could make this a battle of attrition you will lose. Watch for an opening and remember your Parazon.
We'll get a little loot. Get a few kills out of it. Come on, buddy. Gotta go this way. Oops. Not trying to be that close. This fight's always gonna be the same, by the way.
Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness. Loosened grid wall. Stay ahead of it. Tenno, use your Parazon. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
This time we got like some newer people coming along for the ride. You don't have one guy just spamming through it. Oops, forgot to jump. Let's do it.
Overdrive presets. Watch for increased attack speed.
Someone's pretty powerful here. Oops. the strategy to this because they do, you know, he does fall jump over it, but this should be it. We can do it, everyone. It's a pretty easy mission.
Critically damaged. Finish it off.
Yeet. Did we just decapitate my boy?
You've sent a clear message to the
Definitely looked
corpus
like we
today.
did.
Their war profiteering will not go unpunished.
Oh, I got locked out. Yeah, buddy, that green laser does that. Come on, one flare.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tim.
Optics. So now we just need the chassis. Nice. Very nice. I'm gonna check one thing real quick because I definitely don't wanna. I forgot to adjust this. Make sure. Mute when running. Background. Make sure. Okay. Make sure session. Okay, I just want to make sure my audio is not coming through for other people because I know that could be annoying. Okay, so when you do assassination missions, you'll get messages from this person right here, just basically warning you, like, hey, stop doing that, blah, blah, blah. They protect all the high value targets, essentially. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing there. Let's go ahead. You know what? And I think just started this last time. I think for Rhino, we have to have the chassis and the neuroptics and the systems built in order to do so. And as you can see, it's going to take 12 hours. So it is going to put a little bit of a delay on progressing because I have not gone out and purchased flat or done anything along those lines. But let me just make sure. Start building right. It just says components. Oh, building a Rhino component. Well, we're already this far in. I'm stupid. I didn't even read that. We're already this far in. We're just gonna finish the. I want you to be able to at least see what it looks like to get a full Warframe being built out. But yeah, actually, I didn't realize I screwed that up, and literally we already completed. We could complete it right now. So it is a little repetitive. You know what? Maybe I'll do it one more time. If I get lucky and get the chassis on it, then cool. If I don't, then maybe I'll do that off camera just so that way it's not annoying, because there is a repetitancy to this game at times. And I definitely don't want to feel a little repetitive, because this game can definitely do that to you. But it's all new. Everything's still a little new, so hopefully it doesn't have that effect on you if you're a new player trying to start. It is a super fun game. I always recommend this game. I try to get my buddies to play it all the time. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they try it out and they're like, I can't do it. Too much. It's not like Destiny where... I mean, it really is, actually. Destiny's probably like the best comparison in, as far as a game that I can really compare it with, just because very similar aspect and being in space, having weapons, but you don't have to worry about like legendary weapons and getting rolls on them and upgrading stuff. It's more mods, which is more player controlled. That's actually what I like about this game. So it's a cool looking skin. Who's that?
Still mobile despite the damage, but
So definitely gonna be high. Oh, that's Wukong. That's who it is.
loosened grid wall. Stay ahead of it. Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness. Tenno, use your Parazon.
And kill. It'd be nice if we get lucky and get the chassis, but I'm not gonna get high hopes for that. Oh yeah, this guy's way more powerful. And he's turning invis. I don't know if you can see that. He's somewhere. This guy. He's turning invis, which you don't get hit by these beams when you're invisible. But at this time, you know, obviously we don't have a... Oh, you shouldn't have done that, buddy.
Overdrive presets. Watch for
These.
increased
I don't know
attack
what it is, but I want it. Don't revive yourself. Don't revive yourself. Oh well. Don't do that. If you're a new player, don't do that. Wait until, you know, if you're maxed out on all your Warframes and weapons, go ahead. Every time you revive, you take a percentage of your affinity. So, I don't recommend reviving, even though it will be very tempting to do. You do get, I think, 5 total lives. Sometimes you get a little bit more with certain stipulations, but
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
it's not worth it. People will revive you. They should, at least. I mean, this guy's died like 6 times. He just doesn't understand the concept of what to do here, unfortunately. Poor guy.
Stress waves. You know what to do. Tenno, you have
Alright,
sent
let's
a
hope we get the
clear message
chassis.
to the Corpus today. Their war
We're gonna fly
profiteers
past this.
will not go unpunished.
Get the Xmas though. Oops, wrong way. Here's the Soma. Great weapon.
They won't be bothering us anymore.
Did we get lucky? No, we got the Neuroptics. So we got 2 Neuroptics now. And we did get Blunderbuss, which is nice. If we have a shotgun, which I think we did unlock a shotgun this last video. Yeah, like this guy right here. It's very high mastery rank. GG's. Usually you could leave, but it didn't let me. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead, go in here. And let's go ahead and craft the... Let's see, what do we have more resources in regards to? This one, actually. I mean, we'll craft them both. Oh, never mind, we can't. Well, I mean, that answers that. But... we should now be able to do this. Claim this. Awesome. Now let's go fight this person. Thing. It's a Warframe. You saw the last video. We do this at every junction. It's going to be the very same. You fight someone. This one, of course, is Rhino. Rhino has the Soma Prime, which is or Soma, which is actually nice. He's not taking damage because he has shields. There's the shields. There goes his life. I miss doing this so much. In the late game, you just can't do it anymore once you unlock them all. But it's such a cool little cutscene. Nice. Howl of the Kubro and Once Awake. We're gonna do Howl of the Kubro immediately because that is awesome. I think if you're able to see what that is, it's very nice. All right, so let's see. I don't want to do Once Awake. No. I want to do this side quest. Yep, we're gonna do this one.
So the Corpus have recovered an incubator segment. This is an excellent opportunity. Every Tenno deserves to have a Kubro by their side.
You've had the Orchid incubator segment for months. It still doesn't great. Batch of eggs. Their research. I will have a Kubro of my own. I'll be yep.
An incubator segment. You want to turn me into a petting zoo? Ordis is ready to assist the operator restoring ship functionality.
Exactly what we're gonna do is turn you into a petting zoo, buddy. We are gonna acquire that incubator segment. This is a cool side quest that I do recommend doing as soon as you get it.
Enemy busy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for supplies.
And we get to do our first look at a survival mission.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Those little capsules that just popped up, the blue, yellow one, they give you life support, so you'll see on the left-hand side where it says 95%. That just means how much life support we have. So these right here, yep, just went up to 94%. You get those as you defeat enemies, so the whole point of survival is to defeat enemies, but they do have a little bit of a safety valve for you in terms of these consoles, so the little white marker on the screen. You could go to it, press X, press E, whatever you're playing on, triangle, square, whatever would be on PlayStation. And it just gives you life support. It gives you more than the little pods that drop. But what I like to do on survival missions is just kind of find like a little corridor that might have like a couple different sections where people could come from, and kind of hang out there because they'll tunnel to you. The enemies will keep coming to you. Not in every mission will they. Like, you know, if you're doing a spy mission, if you're doing a, you know, capture mission or something along those lines, basically any other mission outside of survival and defense, the enemies won't funnel towards you unless you're running towards them. Oh, that was a terrible aim. Which is kind of nice, so. That real quick. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is awkward. Y'all don't know what happened, but I'm playing on an Xbox controller, an Xbox Elite to be specific, and they have removable joysticks. Well, my joystick on my right one, which controls this, I literally just like tapped it wrong and it fell off. So I'm playing with, it's the weirdest feeling ever. Oh, I need to find that real quick. Where is it? There it is. Come here. Okay, now I can play. Whew. That was awkward. I wish I could have recorded that. You see we're at 67%. I'm just gonna hit this one just so you can see what happens. Boom, 95%. Very nice. You can see we have a 2-minute timer, so we have to, you know, basically be here for another 2 minutes while, like she kind of explained, there's a operator that's on the ship basically stealing stuff, essentially. And we're gonna get whatever they steal, which in this case I believe is the incubator part, as they kind of described earlier. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Come back here. These guys are starting to get a little bit harder. Starting to get a little higher level. Might need to upgrade some mods here soon. Not crazy, but you know, they are progressing a little bit. Nice saber mod, speaking of. once this timer runs out, we're just gonna leave the mission. But I will say, so survival and defense are both really good missions if you're trying to level up warframes or guns kind of in one little sitting. You can do so because these missions are never ending. You can continue to go past the timer, past the wave. You know, defense is wave based, survival is time based. You can sit here and do it. Now, in doing so early on, I wouldn't recommend it unless you have like a really heavy modded warframe and weapon, because the enemies will scale as well. So, you know, right now we're fighting level 12 enemies. They were level 10 earlier, so they're already scaling as this mission progresses. And they will continue to scale the longer you stay here. Like, we'll probably be starting to fight level 13, 14 enemies here pretty soon. I thought that enemy was alive. Where'd he go? Okay.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
By the way, this confused the hell out of me the first time playing this game. So, we can see the extraction point now, but you know, if you stayed for 5 more minutes, that little green dot would go away, which isn't a terrible thing, because you can pull up your map, it'll still pop up, you'll still see the general direction it goes, but I've gotten lost in this game before, and that could be frustrating, especially if you're doing a mission like this where the enemies scale in power. You know, you could find yourself in a situation where you're fighting enemies that are way too hard for your level. So if you ever need it, just pull up the map. If you're playing on console or console, it's select.
Mission complete.
I don't remember what it is on PC. I think it's just M, to be honest. I'll have to go back and double check.
Another life support capsule.
We got trick mag, piercing hit as well.
Joy. An incubator.
Puncture,
Only segment
not that
Ordis
great.
is glad those savages looted. I would be happy to help you install
I'm gonna
it.
install this real quick.
Ordis awaits incubator segment installation, operator. No need to rush.
Good. Now you just need a Kubro egg to start the process. Feral Kubro dens on Earth would be a good place to start looking.
Acquire Kubra egg real quick. Got another weapon? Ooh, the Boltor. Actually, I am going to equip the Boltor. I love the Boltor as a weapon. It's probably one of the best weapons you could start off with for free. It is something you get for completing that junction we just did. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna upgrade it a little bit. So let's see what we got here. So cryo rounds. It's the only one that has the Bazarin, so we're obviously going to put that on here, and then we'll go ahead and add the Stormbringer just because it's the only other elemental, whatever. And then at this point I am going to upgrade Serration. Let's see, how much can I upgrade it? I'm going to do 2 more times. We'll get it to 90%. Then I think we'll upgrade cryo rounds, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. We still have 8 capacity left. I think I could get away. No, I can't. Okay. We'll do that for now. These mods, they're relatively inexpensive to max out, but you know, whenever you go for your damage or your crit ones, they get up there in price. Like this is not something that I can upgrade now or probably anytime in the near future, not only because 19,000 endo is very hard to get, but 958,000 credits is also hard. One thing I didn't mention, and I'll kind of explain it. I need to customize my ship. Maybe I'll do that in the next video, or maybe at the end of this video. Let's get the Kubro egg real quick. Gonna keep this progressing. But there's relays that you could go to, and I'll show you after I complete this quest. These little relays you could go to, and you could kind of sit around. So like if you're AFK, like if you load up the game, you're sitting here AFK for a bit, go ahead and go to a relay, because when you go to those relays, you will you'll get these blessings. So people who are ranked mastery rank 30 and above, they can go to a little console and submit blessings for other people. And what the blessings do is, you know, they give you a credit boost, they give you affinity boost, which is, you know, affinities, you know, your EXP, credits, obviously your currency. But then you also have, you know, other ones like there's damage and shields. No one really does that, but yeah, we got the Kubro egg. Nice, that was pretty straightforward. Alright, go ahead, get out of here before... Come on. Go. Gonna speed past this real quick so I can keep explaining. I'll go to a relay after I put the egg in the incubator. Oops. Did not mean to do that. No, we need Rubido. Probably should be killing these enemies. There's a lot of things I need to do in this game. That's what I think a lot of people, it turns people off of this game, is there's just so much you can do. It gets a little overwhelming at times. Like right now, what I want to do is I want to go farm Hydroid because it's probably one of the better Warframes to get early on for a couple reasons. And I might actually do that off screen. I'll probably show the mission once and then do the rest off screen. Oh yeah, this is cool. I've never gotten a stance yet. So with melee weapons, you can get a stance, which goes in a specific slot on the weapon itself. And what it does is it changes the attack style of that weapon. So like for this one, for example, if it lets me pull it back up. Come on.
You found a Kubro egg.
So it's for machetes, and you can steadily chopping
You will
strikes,
have to wait until the Kubro
focus damage. So
before
it's
continuing
basically
with
just
any missions.
the style. It slashes and stuff like that. You want to be careful with some of them. Let's go ahead and do this.
Grace this
Got a little
ship.
egg.
Operator, drop the egg into the system to begin breeding. Drop it on the
These,
floor.
so you're able to create imprints, which are really cool. What imprints do, you can buy these from people on the market if you want like a specific imprint. You can also, once you have enough, you can create imprints. But what this does is, like, you know, let's say someone got, here, I'll show you what it looks like first. So, go ahead and do this. Come on, open up. Oh, we gotta wait a minute. You get, yeah, I mean, you've kind of seen what the Kubros look like already. We went to the den, we got the egg. They're like little dogs in this game. You can get imprints of them, and there's different sizes. They're just different color schemes, and you can get imprints for like specific ones. So, you know, if someone has like a massive one and you want like the biggest dog possible, like literally there's one that can like stand almost as tall as you, which is crazy. You can ask around and say, hey, does anyone have an imprint for such and such or whatever. But there's also, let me see if I can show you real quick. So on the codex, universe, companions, these are all the companions. There are different forms of Kubros as well. So you have the rocks, the Medjay, this, don't worry about this one yet. The Sahasa, I guess we'll call it. Don't worry about this one. The Sunika. And then I think those are the only, I think there's four. So the Harass, Raksa, Sahasa, and Sunika. Those are the four different ones that you can get that are just basic ones. These like Medjay, Pharaoh, and Vizier. Those are specific ones that we'll get later down the road. There's also the Helmuth one, which is, this one's actually really cool if you're able to get it, but it is a little tedious. We'll go back here and check on our egg and see what's going on. Are we done yet? We are. Oh, we got a nice little blue one. Look at that. And it's a male. We should name him. What should we name him? You know what? It's a blue male, though. We're gonna call him Dad. I don't know if anyone's got any kids watch Bluey, but he's blue. Not gonna call him Bluey because Bluey's a female, of course. I know I can because this is just me doing whatever I want, but I'm gonna just call him Dad because I think that's funny. Hi, Dad. Alright, so I forget what this does. But let's go ahead and mature him for combat. So
Tenno, your Kubro has matured. Now, there is only one more rite of passage before you can truly be bonded.
yeah.
I've learned of a Grenier excavation which is said to have uncovered an Orokin-era Kubro collar. Take your Kubro to Earth and recover the collar.
Look at what's going on? Hi boy. Hey boy. What you doing? Alright, let me let me equip him real quick. I don't Dad cannot accompany you on the mission until they have a collar. Complete the duh. Gotta do that first. Got it. What else is I gonna do? This is good. This is good. Oh yeah, we do have one. So like lifting strikes. So it's just whirlwind combo. Blah blah blah. Cool. We could put wind on. So that will give us magnetic, I believe. Yep. And have a little damage. We're fine on that. Yeah, let's just continue on. Let's complete this real quick so I can show you the next few things as well. Go defend our little Kubro. I like the dogs in this game, but I will say they do tend to die relatively easily. But they're very good at supplementing with status effects like slash, for example. That does not look like my dog. My dog was blue. Who are you? You are not my dog. Liar. That's not my dog. We're just doing extraction. Alright, buddy. Oh, we're just defending against dogs? What, is he gonna do anything? Oh no, we're not just defending against dogs. Oops, too far. Such a pitiful noise. You get more of the eggs, by the way, from destroying those dens. You can literally just keep farming them on Earth if you really want to. You know, that way you get the different forms of Kubros as well if you really want to. Which, it does go towards your mastery rank, so every different form of Kubro does count towards your mastery rank. So in terms of leveling things up, that is one of the things you could do. And I mean, realistically too, I mean, you don't have to be like full-on mastery rank 30 unless it's something you really want to do. I would say like around 12 is kind of like ideal because it unlocks most of the stuff you could do, most of the weapons you could get and all that good stuff. But, you know, as you're getting new weapons, new Warframes, you'll kind of progress. I think Warframes give you the most in terms of mastery rank, if I do recall. Could be wrong on that, but I want to say I'm pretty accurate on that one. This is like a very specific defense mission, by the way. Obviously, we're protecting this guy. It's a mobile defense, essentially, but the other defense missions, there'll be like a little console in the middle that you protect, and usually they're in like little circular arenas. As you can see, I have to walk over everything as well right now because my Kubro does not have the mod that vacuums everything up. That is one thing we do need to get. Hopefully, I want to say we'll probably get it from this, but I could be wrong. But I do have to be conscious of that myself and make sure that I go over everything, so I do make sure I grab it. And that's why I'm saying it, just to make sure I'm reminding myself. I'm doing work. Oh, here you go.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure.
I don't know who that imposter was, but that definitely wasn't my Kubro. Yeah, it's the companion X. Alright, cool. I wasn't reading that or anything.
is done. The collar has been attached.
You can
and
paint
the
it next
bond
for
between
the
Tenno
as they
and
see
Kubrow
fit,
has been
staggering
cemented.
enemies within a 5.5
Operator, you will remember to
meter
care for the beast,
radius.
won't you? Ordis doesn't care either way.
Cool. And that's a pretty straightforward, pretty easy side quest. The next video, we're gonna start the next quest, which is the Once Awake. That'll be the next part of the storyline, if you would. Can I equip him yet? Can I equip Dad? And a fetch is the Kubrows, collecting items and stuff. So we need 620. Only to 60. What about on Exelon?
If I may say, Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Can go to level 3. Might just do this. Might run the Taxalon for now, just because being able to gather the resources from a distance is just so beneficial. And I think I could even Esoceration. We could definitely put that on here. Prayer rounds is maxed out, but we can't. Oh, actually, no, we can't. We're at 8, so we'll just leave it as is. We have 2 left. We reload speed because this is on the companion itself. All right, and then now that we did that, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's mess with the orbiter a little bit, because the interior, the wear and tear. I don't like wear and tear. Base color. Let's see anything change. Oh, look at that. We got little decorations. Well, it was Christmas. I mean, Christmas was literally, like 14 days ago, so, we'll go with the theme for now. Oh, that's the wear and tear color. Got it. Okay. I was trying to figure out what that was.
Some fascinating choices. Operator.
Primary. I feel like white is a clean primary. As you can see, all these do cost plat to unlock, unfortunately. But we do get, a basic set of colors. We're just gonna rock with that for now. I kind of like this like grayish white, so we'll stick with that. Secondary wise, kind of like the idea of like a yellow for a secondary, then tertiary. I think that's gonna be, yeah, the metal part. Metal, I think white, gray, like maybe a little off color accents. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting. I think red would be cool here. And then lighting. Oh yeah, lighting is pretty cool. So all the lighting. Blue, you know, feels a little spacey to me. I don't know about y'all. Um, oh, all color. You can make it all one color. That's cool. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. That's cool. Never seen that. I think I like this for now. Let me know in the comments, if you like this color, if you think we should go with a different color scheme. I think this fits for now. Now, actually, we need to decorate this one as well. I think we go with the same color scheme. I think that was pretty cool. So, starting off with a little bit of white, the secondary was yellow, tertiary was like the off color, and then we went accents, red, and then engine's kind of like the bluish green that it already is. Like this. I don't know if I like it. Might switch the primary and the accents. So primary, I think red, and then accents going with the white. Yeah, I think that looks cooler. But y'all. Or you know what? Tertiary. I don't think we have black though. That's the only unfortunate part. Unfortunately, you don't get black with this, but it would be nice like if we could actually, equip like a black. Where is it at? Here, I might I might throw myself some gifts on my main account because I do have, you know, a ton of different plot saved up just over time. I might, you know, you might come back and see me with a different lively, but these are cool. You can, you know, like put little things on it. There's different ships as well. Got like a little like kind of Star Wars one. You got like a little butt plug one. Then you got the, I don't know, Avatar-ish one. This one's the coolest one in my opinion. Oh, wait, hang on. You can buy the blueprint for it? I did not know that. That's awesome.
Otis finds it odd that humans
That's new and
already have
that's really
fewer
cool. So,
years to
oh,
live.
that the avionics engines
Spending much
fuselage.
of that
That's
time
so cool.
learning how to live.
I did not know that was a thing. That's cool. That's cool. And lively. No, not lively. That's not what I'm trying to do. There's other ships. No way. But we'll rock with those colors for now. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's already in the market. Equipment. Landing craft. No, that's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. There's some other ones you could get in here, which are pretty cool. There's livelies for this one. Liveries? Can't speak. Another cool ship in here I wanted to show off. Where's it at? It's somewhere in here. It's hiding from me. Is there a way can I like filter? Gonna let me. Yeah. There is another. Man, there's another ship. Doesn't pop up here, which is kind of interesting, actually. Unless I'm missing it. Like, this one's cool. There's another one that I think is the coolest one. Little drone. That's awesome. There's little drones you could buy, and they're like little vacuums, like little Roombas that go around your ship. It's hilarious. I have like 7 or 8 of them going around in my main account, my main ship. Maybe one day I'll show that one off. I tried to invite myself to my own clan, just so I can show y'all. Well, for one, the clan, but for some reason our leader has been AFK for over a year and has not enabled crossplay, so might have to create a new one on this account, which I mean could be cool, you know, if anyone's following along with me. Maybe we could do a you know, big invite day, have everyone join up on the crew. That'd be kind of cool to do. So but for now I'm gonna cut the video here. I think that was a good next episode. In the next one we'll of course do the once a week quest and then kind of keep progressing the story. There's a couple things coming up that are going to kind of open up what you're capable of doing here, and you know, it's really just one quest after another. Once we get to the, you know, the final few quests, that's where it starts getting really cool. The newer quests that they've added into this game are awesome, so I can't wait to get there and play those again. But for now, I do appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video if you have any suggestions or you just want to say hey. I plan on reading all of them, and I hope I see you all next time. Have a good day. Bye.